This is Adam, Brady, Callie, and Lily's Common Craft video on before and during the Middle Passage. Europe brought large numbers of slaves to the Americas to work on their plantations. Europeans depended on African rulers and traders to get other African slaves from villages. Men, women, and children were forced to walk to coastal ports that could be over 1,000 miles away. Slaves were put into holding pens at coastal ports. Boats with slaves on them were sometimes called floating coffin ships. Disease was a big threat on the boat. About 50% of slaves died on the ships. Suicide was more common than mutiny.
Ships faced harsh storms at sea. There were raids by pirate ships. Many captives died, half died from disease and half died from brutal treatment. Many believed that death would return them to their home countries. A lot of money from slave trade was profitable. African states and societies were torn apart. An estimated 2,000 enslaved Africans were sent to the Americas each year. In the 1700s, at its peak, it was at 80,000 enslaved Africans a year. In mid-1800s was when slave trade was stopped, and an estimated 11 million enslaved Africans have reached the Americas. Around 2 million Africans died during the Middle Passage.